Imagine a vast, agrarian nation, largely untouched by the modern industrial revolution. Then, in just a few decades, it transforms into a global industrial powerhouse. How did this incredible metamorphosis occur? The Soviet Union achieved its rapid industrial development primarily through a system of highly centralized economic planning, exemplified by the ambitious five-year plans and an unwavering focus on heavy industry. This approach stemmed from the Communist Party's strategic goal to rapidly modernize the nation, strengthen its military capabilities, and establish a fully independent socialist economy, free from any perceived reliance on or vulnerabilities to capitalist systems. The core mechanism driving this transformation was the command economy, an economic system where the state, rather than the free market, made all fundamental economic decisions. The State Planning Committee, universally known as Gosplan, became the central architect of this system. It held immense power, meticulously setting detailed production targets for virtually every sector of the economy, dictating the precise allocation of raw materials and labor, and controlling all prices and wages across the vast Soviet landscape. This unwavering, top-down control was designed to funnel every available national resource directly into the ambitious industrialization program. In practical terms, this involved colossal state investments in the construction of new factories, extensive mining operations, and critical infrastructure projects like railroads and power plants. These investments were almost entirely directed towards heavy industries such as steel production, coal extraction, machinery manufacturing, and the armaments sector, often at the significant expense of consumer goods production and agricultural development. To ensure a steady food supply for the rapidly growing industrial workforce and to generate funds for importing essential technologies, agriculture underwent forced collectivization. Millions of individual peasant farms were consolidated into large, state-controlled collective farms, with their agricultural output procured by the state, sometimes through very harsh measures. Furthermore, labor was actively mobilized across the country through various methods, including robust propaganda, material incentives for overachievers, and, in many instances, coercive labor practices. A particularly striking element of this industrial surge was the Stakhanovite movement. Named after Alexei Stakhanov, a coal miner famously reported to have dramatically exceeded his production quota, this movement became a powerful symbol. It promoted intense, shock work and encouraged socialist emulation, inspiring workers to surpass established production norms through extreme effort and improved efficiency. This was heavily reinforced by extensive propaganda and a system of rewards for outstanding workers. Factories operated under exceptionally strict schedules, and every manager faced immense pressure to not only meet but often exceed the challenging output targets meticulously set by Gosplan. This collective national endeavor, fueled by both ideological commitment and rigorous state control, was the driving force behind the Soviet Union's dramatic industrial expansion. Ultimately, the strategic methods of highly centralized planning, an uncompromising prioritization of heavy industry, and the systematic mobilization of national resources through strict state control enabled the Soviet Union to fundamentally restructure its economy and transform its society. It evolved from a predominantly agricultural nation into a formidable industrial power in an astonishingly brief historical period, thereby laying the crucial groundwork for its significant future geopolitical influence and its capacity to withstand major global conflicts.